So let's do this together. Let's retouch this particular image together. I did my previous video. Sorry, let me turn off my fan. I think the audio is better now. I did my previous video and a lot of persons were like, oh, why are you not talking? Why are you just not making us know what you're doing? So I have this image here that I want to retouch. This is my elder brother, my direct elder brother. So I felt like, okay, in the process of editing this image, let me just show you a few things that you should know. So first of all, I am going to be doing a little bit of overlay on the background. And so I'll start with trying to make the image look like the normal Instagram size, and that's what I'm going to be doing by this size, which is the 4x5. And I'm going to say, okay, we'll give it some time to load. So when you give it that time to load, the next thing we want to do is make sure we crop him off the background. I have a shortcut for select subject, so I'll just click it. So we normally do all these shortcuts to make our job easier. So for me, I feel like the selection is almost very okay for me. So I'm going to use the object selection tool to just maybe pick up some areas. For those of you that are using the newer set of Photoshop, you should have it. If you're not using anything from, I think this started from 2022 or so. If you're not using anything from those 2021, 2022, I don't think you would have it. But if you have it, good for you. It makes the work easier. With the AI, you can easily just detect parts of the image that you want to add. So I feel like this selection is almost okay. So let me just add in this area. So it's always important that you check to know the areas that you have not selected, so you add them to your selection. So for me, I feel like, okay, this is very, very good for me. Another thing, my working method is very, very different because I have used some time to know where my keys are in my keyboard. So if I'm looking at the screen like this, I don't have to start looking at the keyboard every single time I want to do anything. So I'll just hold down my Ctrl+Shift+J because I know a lot of persons are using the whole Windows thingy. So from here, I want to teach you how to clean your background. I know a lot of persons might not see this video, but for the persons that will see this video, this is how I clean my background. I just make sure I'm using the mixer brush to clean my background. I use my mixer brush to clean my background. I'll just clean because I want to make the background seamless here. So I'll just do that. And I also noticed that my background is not straight, so we'll go back to that after this. So if your system is not fast enough, you'll be having issues with this. Even me, my system is fast enough, but I'm running out of space. So it's still taking time to load, which is normal. Even if you have the fastest system, this will still take a little bit of time to load. As you can see, it's showing me that my Photoshop is not responding, but now it is responding again. So I'll just move it one more time. Tomorrow is my brother's birthday, which is a day after the day. No, I think I'm posting this video on my brother's birthday. So let's clean this up. So this is something you have to pay a huge amount for class to learn. But you have me now. You have me. I'm here for you. So try as much as possible not to paint your image to be looking too fake. Not to be looking as if the person wasn't there. So let's make up for the leftover areas. Okay, so I think this is very good for me, but I still want to make sure my crop is right. So I will just make sure I do this. Okay, so this would help my crop to fix it, to rotate it according to the way it should be. So you too, you should always look at things like that. As you can see now, it's looking straight. So I'll just pick maybe a color here and just overlay it on what I've already done. Reduce the opacity here. So I have these two. I have these two to go with. So from here, I want to start retouching the image. I did something similar yesterday, what I'm about to do, but I don't think everybody understood. So first of all, there are two of the retouch for me plugins that I always don't joke with, which is this and this. So I'll go with retouch for me. It tells me to remove the blemishes. I don't have a coupon code for me to start advertising for them, so I will not be going through that process. I will just show you the before and the after. Original, look at some of these blemishes here. Original, so the face wasn't that rough, so you could not go removing what is not seen. So I have this already. So let's say happy. So it has bring back the image here. So the next thing I want to do now is just go straight to the point and do my frequency separation, which is frequency separation. Everybody has theirs. Some people have retouch for me. Some other persons have some other tool they use. So I'm going to be using 1.5 just for this class. Just for this class, yeah. Because I want you guys to see how it would look like when you brush it. Or just brush. So if you buy any of my class, you'll notice I showed the people that were on that class how to actually go through the process of retouching, how you draw your diagrams. I did it on that class. So please, as you're watching this video, do it to drop a comment. It will help me. Do it to drop a comment and share your thoughts. It will really help me, to motivate me to want to make more videos like this. Just applaud me or just say something under the comment section, and I think that will also help this video travel better. So it will not just be you alone learning. If you check my YouTube, I don't normally make much videos, but I'm making video for you now. I just hope one day this account also get me paid, because right now I don't have a YouTube that pays. Okay. So now, because of the radius I selected, you guys should be seeing this very well, seeing what I'm doing very well. So with the retouch for me, dodge and bone, you can actually just finish your work. You can do a finished work on just using those two without coming to retouch, because it will help you just retouch your image in this smallest way it can and make it look a little bit more natural than, because there are a lot of you who do not even know how to do this retouching thing. But with retouch for me, the plugins, you can actually do yourself a lot of good. You understand? You can do yourself a lot of good. So I shot this image with actually, hey, I've done a mistake. Oh. Okay, let's go back. I shot this image using one main light and a softbox and a reflector, to say. So think my image is ready to go. Cannot be removing every single line from the shirt. At least it should just look more natural. Then I'm not enjoying this mark on the face, so I'm going to remove it. Yeah. So I think I'm done with that. There's no need for me to remove blemishes because remember, okay, there are a few things I can remove here. The touch for me has done a lot already. So let's see, let's remove this. That mark, you can find it in my face also, so there is no need removing that. So I noticed this thing that was done by the person that did the dyeing of the hair is something I can easily correct. Let's see, there are ways to correct it. I'll just go ahead and correct it. If there is no way, I'll just look for another way. I don't really want that to be there, so I'm going to actually try and make sure I remove it. So clean. So apart from that, let's see if we can just come to this and cut away this part. Ctrl J, take it up, invert it, and put it here. Yeah. Then mask it, then go to brush, reduce our brush to maybe the lowest, something very low, then start painting this edge off. We really don't want this edge to be showing, just paint it off. Let it just reveal the previous edge. Then we can now just fade it in a little. So it's looking better than before. So the next thing I want to do is just skin match the image and just upload and just finish up. So I have this, so I'm going to move it to this particular one, and off this, what I have in here is my gradient, some of the things I've done specifically for this image. So let's invert this. I'm just trying to make sure the class is fast here. If I start going through the process of, this is not actually a color grading class, but it's just a start to finish of how I get this image retouched. Now there is a little mistake I'm seeing somewhere that I would love to fix, but let me just finish what I'm doing. I can actually come back and fix that. Okay. You can also take your time to check if you brushed it right. Invert and then brush it in. Okay. Okay, let's brush it. Okay, let's go to the feet so we can defeat the feet. Okay, I think that's fine for me. I'm going to just zoom back out and then just apply this and also do this. Once I do those two things, the next thing I want to do is just to clean the eyes. This is preset for cleaning eyes. I think it belongs to Prince Mason. There are a lot of things there also that I had to buy from Prince Mason. Okay, so next up, I told you there is something I want to fix, something I saw So I'm just going to come to here, pick it, and just fill up this area. It was due to the selection. Also do the same to these areas too. Okay, then we are good to go. So we moved from here to here, here to here. So if you're that kind of person that still feels you want to liquefy, you can go ahead and liquefy. But for me, I already love what I'm seeing here. This is exactly how I wanted the image to look as a finished job. So please, if you have any question, drop it on the comment section. Now you understand that I read your comment because it was due to the comments on my last video that I'm making this particular video. So please, so I forgot to show you the second part of the retouch for me, which is the dodge and burn. Let's apply dodge and burn. You see some of the little things that the dodge and burn will help me do for this particular image. It might not do much, but it's going to be doing enough. When I say enough, it's going to do enough. So let's see how the end result would be like. I don't like fast forwarding things because whenever I fast forward things, it looks like it will just be looking as if I am hiding some things, and I really don't want that. So let's just stick to what is happening on the image already. So let's wait for it to load. Please, as you're watching, I think the recording stopped. So I'll just fast just show you what it will look like without this. So look around these areas of the face. It's helping me blend it better. It's helping me match the skin better, remove shadow from the places that shadows are not supposed to be. Yeah, so that is it. That is it. So please do it to subscribe because I believe I want to take some time to be posting videos. So do it to subscribe to the channel.